Hello and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to the annual video where you fine people are asked to vote and select what team we're going to use for our big Master League save that we do every year. But before we get into that, I'd just like to say a quick thank you to everyone who has subscribed over the past couple of days with the PES 2020 early access video coming out. It's been mental, so thank you all very much. And if you are new around here, welcome. Feel free to have a look through our previous Master League saves and other just general stupidity as we pretend to know anything about football. But yes, back to the matter at hand. As per usual, there will be five teams to pick from, and you'll be able to vote in the poll, which will be around here somewhere at some point during this video, to vote for the team that you would like. And obviously, as generally as voting systems go, the one with the most votes wins, but given recent history, that's not proven to be the case. Just before we reveal the 5 teams that will be available to vote for, just let's let you know that Newcastle will not be an option this year. There will not be an option. We've done 2 Master Leagues with Newcastle. It's time to do something different. However, the first team is an English team. Yes, it's going to be Luton Tyne. I figured I haven't done a championship team before. It's the best you can really do in regards to a road to glory type thing. A team that's been recently promoted from League 1 into the Championship, go from the Championship to the Premier League, Premier League to Champions League, and win it, presumably. But yeah, Luton Tyne, never been in the I don't know, they have been in the Championship before. What am I talking about? Recently returned to the Championship, Luton Tyne. So yeah, I figured that would be a good little series to do from the Championship, getting promoted into the Premier League. Although that means I would have to do more than one season, which is, as you know, not something that I usually do. But then maybe this will be the kick up the arse I need to actually do more than one season. So yes, Luton Tyne is the first team. Team number 2 is from a newly fully licensed league in Serie A. We're going to go with AS Roma. When I was growing up, which was a very long time ago, we're all very old on this channel, the Football Italia was a thing that was on Channel 4 every Saturday or Sunday morning. I can't quite remember. But I would always watch it, and James Richardson was on with his wee coffee and his big pink paper, and the team that caught my eye most was Roma. This was back in the days when Roma had the likes of Vincenzo Montella, Francesco Totti was there, and Gabriel Batistuta was there for a short time, one of my all-time favourite players. So there we go, team number 2 is Roma, to try and bring them a Scudetto, to break the dominance of Juventus, and to win them their first Scudetto since 2000-2001. Speaking of leagues that have become monopolised, we move over into France, of course with PSG's dominance of the league in recent years. We will try and break that dominance with the team that finished second last year in Lille. An unlikely contender to the French crown last year. Of course, Lille let go of Nicolas Pepe this past transfer window to Arsenal, but they still do have the likes of Jonathan Bamba, Renato Sanchez has just come in, as well as Timothy Weah. So there's an exciting young squad there, which I think would be really good fun to do, and to try and finally wrestle the league away from PSG. And of course, there'll be European football with Lille, as there will be with Roma. But there you go. It's just another string to the bow, possibly, of doing a Lille Master League. Staying on the subject of monopolised leagues, God, football's really boring, isn't it? We move over to Germany, and no, not Bayern Munich, no, not Borussia Dortmund, but in fact, everyone's favourite German side, RB Leipzig. Since the fine folks over at PES Universe have included the Bundesliga in their V1 option file, the Bundesliga, they have completely finished it, apart from a few appearances here and there, but you can change them, no problem. I figure it'd be a good time to start a Bundesliga Master League, usually because you have to just wait till a newer version of the option file is released, but they have it on day 1, so we can delve right into the Bundesliga from day 1. And I figure if I was going to pick any team from the Bundesliga, as much as I love Borussia Dortmund, it would be RB Leipzig. I feel like they offer a genuine alternative, and I figure it would be a really interesting challenge to take Leipzig and fulfill the promise which their owners expect of them, with that financial backing behind them. So moving on to the 5th and final team. Now, there was a lot of thought went into this, because I was thinking that's a lot of European teams. Maybe I should branch out to the likes of River Plate or Boca Juniors, or maybe some more of the sort of more obscure Master League choices for a potential managerial career in the likes of Scotland, or for example go over to Brazil. But I figured there wouldn't really be a whole heap of interest in those. I will be doing those in my personal Master League saves, because the Master League, the atmosphere in all the South American leagues and Master League, it's a little bit different from the European. So if you haven't played one, do that. It's good crack. But I have decided to. It was a toss-up between two, and I'll explain my decision why I've gone for the fifth and final team, which will be Sporting Lisbon. It was either between Sporting or Ajax, is the two I was weighing up. Ajax I decided not to go with because the competition in the Eredivisie, admittedly not great in Portugal either, but I feel it's a slightly higher standard, and there's more than one or two viable contenders for the league title. In Holland it's generally Ajax, PSV, maybe Feyenoord every now and again, but in Portugal you've got the likes of obviously Benfica, Porto, and Sporting Lisbon, as well as a couple of outliers as well. Sporting are of course another club whose domestic dominance has faded greatly over the past 20 years or so. They haven't won a title since 2001, 2002, which is mad considering, because I thought Sporting Lisbon were always they're always title contenders, but it never even occurred to me that it had been that long since they'd won a league title. So there you go, those are your 5 options to vote for our big Master League save for the year. Just to recap, we have Luton Tyne for England, AS Roma in Italy, Lille in France, RB Leipzig in Germany, and Sporting Lisbon in Portugal. So be sure to cast your vote. Every vote is important in every walk of life. And let me know in the comment section below who you actually voted for, and give me a reason why you voted for them as well. And of course, let me know in the comment section below who you will be choosing for your first Master League save. The winner will be revealed in the very first episode of the Master League. I usually do a little trailer at the start of the first episode of the Master League saves, so that is how it will be revealed to you good people. Or you could just check the poll when you vote, I suppose, either way. So there we go, that is it for this video. Be sure to vote, and while you're at it, if you haven't already, be sure to do what so many have done over the past few days and hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you're notified of when we make new videos. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button as well to let us know that you are enjoying the content that we are doing, that we're producing. God, thank you very much for watching, and as always, we will see you in the next one.